Start off by saying, because it is Customer Appreciation Month, all jewelry that we're gonna highlight for you tonight is gonna be available with 5 monthly flex payments. Speaking of highlight, let me share with you, these are brand new today, straight from Italy. Be able, first and foremost, I was chatting with Meredith earlier and we were talking about the most incredible values. Truly, in the last year, this is a year anniversary of Golden Treasures, are what you're gonna find tonight. This is a perfect example of just that. We have yellow gold or white gold. We call this the circle and bar hoop earring, such a huge trend in gold jewelry, and I can promise you this, nowhere are you gonna find a value of $129.98 like we're able to bring to you here this evening. That is beyond exciting. Stamped 14 karat gold, stamped Italy. So we have those coming up, and then we also have a perfect matching necklace to go back to it. So speaking of beautiful necklaces, this is one of our #1 categories in our beautiful Golden Treasures line, and it's our necklaces, our beautiful fancy link necklaces. Well, in this case here, it's not just one fancy link. How about the layered look of a triple 14 karat gold necklace, the center design being one of the #1 most popular links that we're seeing individually. You're gonna receive this a full 18 inches in length. We're looking at $100 off of our HSN original price. So I want to take a moment and welcome Nadia, our beautiful model, who's going to be highlighting our gorgeous gold. Look at that necklace. That's all I can say. Look at you, how beautiful you are. But the perfect signature necklace that you could wear every single day. 5 monthly flex payments, under $50. We're going to ship this to you. And another thing before we really get into things, I also want to mention our fantastic return policy. So we know it's very difficult for so many of us to get out of the home right now. So we've extended all of our return purchases for 90 days. So for a full 3 months, we want you to shop with confidence. And I am so thrilled to welcome in our very special guest. Meredith is joining us safely from her home with her family in New Jersey. I mentioned she is the brand ambassador. She is our true liaison. Over 2 decades going back and forth. We've actually many times have met in Italy, meeting with these amazing designers and these fabulous factories, and basically coming here direct to HSN and giving us all this opportunity to own these gorgeous one-of-a-kind pieces. Hello, my beautiful friend. Do we have you there?
You sure do. Good afternoon, Lynn. What a pleasure and an honor to be with you this afternoon. Thank you.
And you know I always feel the same way. So I was talking earlier, I said we were chit-chatting before the show, and the two of us were going crazy over the necklace that we're starting off with, because we're looking at one of the #1 most popular links. The layered look is all the trend, and this is all in just one beautiful necklace. But I will say, and just to get started, we're showing up on the screen, Meredith. Meredith Borowski is joining us. Fewer than 80 of these to go around. So all of the pieces that we bring in from Golden Treasures are very, very limited. So tell me a little bit about this 3-strand design.
This is a great opportunity, Lynn, to play with texture by mixing and matching different style chains with one another so that each individual chain stands out. If you can see, one of the largest chains there is the mirror box chain, and that is such an exceptional, exceptional chain. This is unprecedented. This price for this look is incredible.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what the nice thing is that you don't have to worry about them tangling on you. You don't have to worry about the chains knotting on you. They always and they just, I mean, they sizzle to the high heavens. I'm looking at it on Nadia right now, and it is like sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
It truly is, Lynn, and I have to tell you, the designer of this particular collection is from a place called Bassano del Grappa. Now, Bassano del Grappa is in the province of Vicenza in Italy, and it is surrounded by gorgeous, beautiful mountains with a spectacular little bridge. It's so incredibly romantic. So we are honored and privileged to be able to bring designs such as these that they're everlasting. They're going to transcend generations. So to be able to own really 3 necklaces for the price of one is an exceptional opportunity.
Boy, you are not kidding, especially at under $100 off. We launched this at $351 originally here at HSN, which is a phenomenal price because the reality is, Meredith, listen, gold is a commodity, and we know, I mean, going back, my goodness, over 25 years ago, if we knew then what we know now.
Right.
But this, right? But we were talking about this wonderful opportunity, having you as our liaison here at HSN, because they've really secured some phenomenal special pricing on the show tonight.
We truly, due to these unprecedented circumstances, Lynn, you're right. We all took phenomenal opportunities, and this necklace in particular will become your go-to piece. It is going to become a style that you will reach for time and time again, whether you walk into a business meeting or if you just want to go out for the evening. It's really beautiful, and I love the layering look.
I do too. And it's like, you know, and I always talk about this, I love the layering look, but unfortunately, it was always very difficult for me to be able to create that layered look because, believe it or not, you know, every time, 9 times out of 10, they end up knotted. It's like, oh, I love this whole concept, but I'm constantly, you know, trying to untangle it would make me nuts. But I love the look. So how ingenious that they were able to, and again, Italian craftsmanship is quality is what we're talking about, that it's all in one chain. So if I show the back here, Meredith, you'll notice that it has a nice large lobster claw clasp. It'll be stamped Italy. Again, we also want you to shop, as I said before, with the utmost of confidence, knowing that, you know, you get this home in the next couple of days, and with FlexPay, I think it's $50. It'll be your first monthly payment. You have 3 months now. 3 months in our return policy, no questions asked. Who else does that anywhere for fine, beautiful jewelry?
Just think of all that you're getting. This gorgeous necklace, 3 chains. And do you know, I love that the different lengths allows each necklace to have its own moment to shine. It's just a beautiful representation. Like you said, gold is everlasting. It is going to transcend generations and make you feel so good. It's so sentimental. It's the thing closest to your heart that you wear.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, no doubt about it. That is so true. Okay, we are on our way to a sellout here. No surprise in the least, so we'll let you know when that is completely gone. Again, first time ever at $100 savings. And we were thinking in terms of gifts. I mean, graduations are around the corner, Mother's Day, and you know what? We all deserve something beautiful in jewelry, and why not a piece that you know you're gonna have for a lifetime, that you will pass on from generation to generation. There's nothing like 14 karat Italian gold quality. Okay, couple of things, Meredith, that I want to give everyone a little sneak peek at. We have our snake design jewelry. Many of you are already asking about my ring. Okay. I have 5 remaining in this bangle bracelet at $329, first time on sale, and a handful of one of the coolest ever interpretations of a snake in a gold ring I think I've ever seen. I really mean it. Wow, what a piece. I'm sorry, I backed that up. $329 for the ring, $1,299 sale price on the matching bracelet. It's 081-582, and that'll be coming up in just a few moments. So I wanted to give you a little sneak peek of that because, as mentioned, all of our treasures of gold are incredibly limited. So this in nature, the fact that so many of the pieces are extremely limited or they're handcrafted. So we want to also mention we're live on Facebook, so I just realized that. So we're also streaming live, so a lot of you are so excited to see gold. It's been a while and are just so thrilled that we have these 2 hours. The only 2 hours planned on the day, correct, Meredith?
Yes, you are right, Lynn, absolutely.
So this is the time to definitely take advantage of it. Okay, so we're gonna talk about our Sedusa bracelet that is 6 3/4 of an inch in length. The dimension on this bracelet is so classy, is so elegant. I just envision someone sitting there and crocheting, you know, beautiful 14 karat fine gold. when you look at every little nook and cranny and the fluidity of this. It's so comfortable. It just, you'll see it will wrap right around your hand, and I'm gonna just bring it around this way so you can see that a little bit better. But also, first time at this special sale price. It was originally $444, on sale today at $377.80, and 5 flex payments, but there you go, fewer than 30. And about 3 minutes or sell out. I have a feeling it's gonna be gone way before then. Tell me a little bit about, because we know these fancy links in Italy, especially the Sedusa, are some of the most sought after and collectible.
You are absolutely right. They are truly sought out. They are all handmade. I love this Sedusa because this is a piece that will carry you elegantly morning, noon, and night. And not every single piece can do that. This is strong enough to be able to do that. Gold is the most precious sought-after metal in the world, and this is a piece that we consider affordable luxury. It's from a factory that's in Arezzo, and I love to bring you to the places where your jewelry comes from. So Arezzo is just about 45 minutes outside of Florence, where some of the most world-renowned artisans have created their masterpieces. So if we can imagine, it is sprinkled into the world of Arezzo and gold. This particular piece is a gigantic representation of a serious gold lover, like myself. I like bold gold. People that know me say, Meredith, you wear big, bold pieces. A Sedusa is a piece that I'm proud that is in the Golden Treasures collection because it is gorgeous, it's glorious, it's gold, but it's durable. I have other pieces that are delicate, and that's for the woman that is a little bit softer, but for the busy woman on the go that's working by her desk and just needs to possibly, you know, be busy with her gold, this bracelet will do perfect for your ensemble.
I agree. And don't you see, you know, I think of the Seduce and I think of this beautiful weave that we're showing here, but
yes.
This also has like another little element to it of that fluidity and softness because of the curve detailing, almost like they took that Sedusa and then added this gentle, wonderful braid and weave to it.
And I love that flexibility, Lynn, because I am tough on my jewelry, I admit that. So the fact that you've got this woven gold, you know it's stronger, it's woven, and it's got some flexibility to it. So it's not going to dent or bend, or it can move with you. The fluidity, like you described, is a perfect description of this beautiful, glorious gold that comes from the Tuscan region of Italy. And it's nice to know the vendor of this, Carlotta, that is her name, she's the designer of this particular braided Sedusa. She brings it to you and cares for it with love. So if someone compliments your bracelet, you don't have to just say the store you bought it or HSN you bought. You say, I got it from the Arezzo region of Italy.
I even know I can tell you the designer's name.
Yes, Carlotta. You feel like, and I love that it's not 400 or 500. We have, you know, less than 100 to go around. So know that you're part of an elite club of owning HSN Golden Treasures beautiful gold. It's a rarity. I love that.
It truly, and Meredith, what a great point that you made. For so many of us, where do we go to find 14 karat gold? Know the gram weight. In this case here, it's just over 3 grams. No, I mean, we're talking to Meredith, who is actually sitting down with the designer in Arezzo, in Italy, knowing, you know, the story behind it. You don't know all of these elements a lot of times, unfortunately. You gotta be very, you know, we say shopper beware when shopping, especially for jewelry and for gold. This is why I love having this relationship and having you there. By the way, so many of your fans are saying, hi, Meredith, hope you're safe, you look wonderful. And they're so thrilled that you're here tonight. So keep those comments coming. We love, love, love hearing from you. Alrighty, so we'll let you know when our Sedusa on sale for the first time is completely sold out. Alrighty, well, we have a lot of exciting things going on throughout the month of April. We have VIP Tuesdays, where you can save $20 on orders of $99 or more with your HSN charge card. Hey, you know what? Jot that down, 182-109, because you can use that code as many times as you like when you get to $99 in your cart. So that would make a big difference on your Treasures of Gold purchases this evening. So those who have the HSN charge card, 182-109. And again, it's not one time only. It is limitless, as many times as you can use that. Once you get to $99, just give them that code and boom, just like that, $20 will be knocked off of the final price. So that's pretty exciting. A lot, as we said, a lot of exciting things happening in the world of gold. as it continues to be, and you said this earlier, the #1 absolute best gift to give. Ageless, timeless, nothing truly better, nothing like it in the world of jewelry. And I love when we're able to bring specialty pieces that are brand new with brand new patents, which is so unusual in the world of gold. And that's exactly what this Italian gold crystal bar drop pendant and necklace is all about. The necklace is 17 inches, has a full 1-inch extender in the back, so it'll accommodate a little bit shorter at 17 inches, or if you need a little bit longer, an additional up to 18 inches. But I'm loving, loving, loving. Oh, and I want to get those earrings too and show you those little bar drop earrings. The crystals that look like just the most expensive diamonds, but they are the most sought after, most popular, #1 quality crystals in the world. They are Swarovski. Correct in saying that, Meredith?
Yes, Lynn, you are absolutely correct. And I am simply so excited to be able to premiere this particular collection with you. It is called the Mosaica. It comes from Italy, Arezzo, and the designer of this is Giorgio. And it's a completely new and innovative method of production. It is patented, like you had mentioned, and that's very, very rare in the gold world to be able to be honored a patent. So this particular construction, to be able to hand apply individually Swarovski crystals one by one by one. We've never shown anything like this on Golden Treasures. I'm so excited. And this price is just, it's like a celebration. So I agree, calling all graduates, anniversaries, birthdays, Mother's Day. If it is in your reach to have a necklace and own something that is chic and sparkling, it's a delicate elegance to it. This is the piece that I choose over all the others right here and now.
I know that, and we were so excited. It's the coolest, coolest look, and I hope it's coming across on television. When we were chatting about this earlier, the fact that, yes, first off, it's brand new. We took $80 off of the HSN price as we're introducing this technology and this patented formulation that we'll talk about the designers that they have created. We have a couple of pieces like that. The earrings that I'm wearing that are coming up a little bit later are also in that same concept with using the beautiful Swarovski crystals. This piece I love because guess what? You put this on, this is the necklace that becomes you. This is the necklace that you sleep in. This is the necklace you shower in. This is the necklace that you go work out. This is the necklace you're going on vacation and you want one fabulous wow piece. This is the necklace that you keep on and have for years and years to come. And then with the 5 flex payments on top of that, knowing that you're getting these home, this necklace, I mean, the necklace alone, the 18-inch, well, 17 plus the additional inch here, so 18 inches of 14 karat gold. The necklace by itself would be fantastic at $199.98. So huge opportunity.
Correct.
Yeah, and I love it, Meredith. I'm just like, I have these circle and drop earrings I'm holding up next to it that are coming up next. But how great those two look together.
Fantastic. To be able to own gold, genuine, 14 karat, the quality is exceptional, the value. And then add on the Swarovski. Many of us have gone into Swarovski stores. It's hard to find things for under $200. Yet they have hand-applied over 15 Swarovski crystals, one by one, going down this beautiful, elegant, and the size of the bar drop, I think, is perfect. Really, this necklace is pure perfection. I think it complements all the women out there that have said, I'm looking for that slender, sleek look, elegant, sophisticated, not too much. I have other pieces in the hour that are going to be over the top that I love, that big and bold. But this is just, along with those earrings, is going to be a beautiful combination. Congratulations for those of you that are racing to the phones for this necklace, because when you get it, I can't wait to hear your reviews on Golden Treasures, because I love this. I think the value and the look coming direct from Italy into your home is a gift.
Oh, it truly is. And the actual pendant, the drop there, which looks like it could be a half carat of diamonds, is 1 1/4 inches in length. That's how brilliant it is. And it's set up dimensionally. So it's not going to roll around the neck. It stays put how it is. It gives you that two-tone look. It gives you that two-tone feel of the yellow and the white gold together. We have a 2-minute clock up on the screen. And Meredith, I know it's last call on these. So $80 off.
I agree with you on this, Lynn, because this is a home run. When we saw the designer, when Giorgio, a dear friend of mine of over 25 years, he knew me when I got married. He saw me with both of my pregnancies. He's a very dear friend. He calls me in when we go to the January Vicenza show, and he says, Meredith, you have to see this new collection. It's called the Mosaica. I'm trying to get a patent. I said, what's so incredible that it requires a patent? He says, I have teamed up with Swarovski, which in my 25 years is very rare. That happens maybe, I can count on one hand how often. And then he took his dramatic, beautiful gold designs, married the two together, and made this beautiful necklace. Really beautiful. To me, it's spectacular, and the price just complements it beautifully.
Yeah, going back, and this is, I think, what makes HSN more exciting than ever, just with the opportunities to be able to have purchases that, you know what, you are going to invest in. And of course, it's 14 karat gold, but the flex pay option, I think we just kind of overlooked that many times because you just think, oh, it's HSN, it's, you know, QVC, they have great, you know, flex pay options. That is not the norm. To get a gorgeous Italian, again, first time ever introduced here, this technology, this patent, if you will, as you explained to us, which is so unusual, home for $40, okay? And if it's not everything you thought it would be, you can ship it right back. But remember, you have 90 days here. I mean, once things open up and life gets back to normal, any one of these pieces you could certainly take and have it appraised, have it looked at. And I say, why not? I mean, that's how confident we are. We know how competitive we are. It's not even competitive what we are in pricing in gold. It's unheard of, quite frankly. And thank you to you and your wonderful relationships and your connections in Italy and knowing one-on-one these amazing designers that are so passionate about their pieces. But you know what? We wanted to be able to keep the price point something that, yeah, you would look at and think would be close to $1,000. And we are gonna have pieces like that. You know that, Meredith. We have one of a kind, you know, $1,400, $1,500 pieces. But to be able to get something with this type of look and technology and just, you know, not even technology, but, you know, craftsmanship at under $200 out of Italy is beyond exciting. And at $80 off.
Yes, it's beyond exciting. I love the way you describe that, Lynn, because what you just said in one sentence, direct from Italy, Italian gold, Swarovski crystal, a beautiful necklace, a bar drop that's timeless and elegant for under $200.
Yeah,
You're
doesn't
right.
happen.
Do the value pay, do whatever you can, but when you start to wear it, and know that jewelry is so sentimental. I mean, so many people during these times have said to me, Meredith, I'm wearing a piece my mother gave me or a piece my grandmother. More so ever in my 20 years of being in the jewelry industry, people have texted me and said, gold means so much to me. It's not just a piece of jewelry. It's something I wear close to my heart. This piece will become your signature piece. And it doesn't have to cost you thousands. It's just how you feel when you're wearing it. This is going to light up your face.
That's such a great point. And there really, truly isn't anything quite like it. Okay, final call. Woo, everything that we've showed so far has been final call. And we are moving on to truly, I think, one of the most exciting specials in earrings that we're gonna be offering this evening as your new staple, as your new signature. This is that circle and bar hoop earring. We previewed this at the very top of the show. Already super, super popular. And I gotta tell you, at $129.98, we're talking Italian gold, we're talking stamped 14 karat gold, the perfect size, about 3/4 from top to bottom, in that two-tone look that we have for you in either, again, the white bar with the yellow in the circle, or we have this available with the rose with the white. And is that under the same item number? I'm just gonna double check with my producer. It is, okay. So again, white or rose, or yellow or white gold. Those are the two choices. If you want the white with the rose gold, that is very, very limited right now. First time you're seeing them, brand new, and with 5 flex payments, that'll be $26, your first monthly payment, and we'll ship those directly to you. But Meredith, how excited were we about these new earrings today?
You and I both went crazy over these. I love, love, love these. These are just the right amount of different.
Yeah.
I think they are just classic every day. They're strong. But here's the one thing I can promise you, Lynn, and I'm sorry, at $129.98, this is our gift to you. Because these prices are not going to be able, with today's gold, what we know it is, this is truly a rare occasion, and I'm so excited for everyone.
Well, everybody felt the same way just from the get-go when we previewed these. Now, so going back, again, the finest of beautiful gold in the world, created in Italy. Can you imagine, and you know, we've both been there many times, many of the big shows in Vicenza and Arezzo in Italy, going and finding these 14 karat gold earrings and spending just a little over $100 in Italy, Meredith.
No, I don't think you could honestly, Lynn, between you and I don't think we could get these earrings in Italy for this price.
Oh, no.
I don't know how that all happens, but I really don't. Because the Italians, first usually predominantly buy an 18 karat. So that just puts their price really higher. This is an incredible opportunity. This also comes from Arezzo, the Arezzo region, which is in Tuscany, and they've got the beautiful, it's just so gorgeous there. And the gentleman that did it is Andrea. He is the man that created this. And I love this because the material is strong. It doesn't bend. This becomes your everyday earring. And you've heard me say this a lot. There isn't any piece of jewelry that I refuse to leave the house with other than a pair of earrings. You can't leave your home without a great pair of earrings. And these really do fulfill that obligation.
You know, it's so true. I know we've chatted that before on the air about that, but it's true. I will honestly, I'll turn my car back if I'm looking in my rearview mirror and I happen to see I don't have my earrings on. I feel naked.
I've done the same.
Listen, and I often say this, and I often talk about my mom, but as I'm getting older, I'm growing up to be the exact same way. But my mom, this would be a key, I mean, talk about a perfect purchase. You know someone who loves a pair of stud earrings, let's say, right? And 14 karat gold, you're gonna pay about $100, right? Depending on what the millimeter size is. Well, that would always be my mother. She'd be like, oh, honey, you know what? It's just easy. I can sleep in them. I don't have to worry about changing my earrings out every single day. Well, that's what this kind of reminds me of, and I get that. As I said, as I'm getting older, I feel that way sometimes, especially when I'm going on vacation. It's like, I just want one pair of great earrings that I don't have to, worry about changing them out if I'm going to the beach or if I'm going skiing or if I'm going whatever I'm doing. I can live in these earrings, but it has a new, more high fashion look to it. I love the fact that they set going forward, so that way you get a chance to see them. You know, a lot of times if it's under an inch and they're off to the side, it's hard to really see them, frame your face. Where in this case here, they're like a mini door knocker. So that beautiful gold, of course, reflecting the light. They look so pretty on Nadia, and they do just that. They frame the light, they bring the light inward. They're a fashion piece at the same time. They're a classic post. They're comfortable. You could sleep in these. If your ears are not pierced evenly, sometimes, it's hard to wear a post or a stud earring because you can see it's a little bit uneven. Where with this post, you'll notice it comes up even a little bit further, so it's not gonna showcase that. If you want the white gold with the rose, that one is most limited right now. So that one definitely is gonna end up selling out. $26 with FlexPay. And we are gonna ship this directly home to you to see for yourself. But you see the simplicity on Nadia? I love that. Just how it sets forward and you can see it.
I love that too. I have to tell you, the designer of this particular piece from Italy, that is his specialty. It's the simplicity, but it's the artistic. It's just enough different to be special and unique. You're going to get so many compliments because the size is perfect to wear every single day. It's lightweight. It's not going to pull your ear. I'm very sensitive to that. Golden Treasures is very sensitive. I've heard over the years, Meredith, please don't bring me earrings that are just too heavy that pull my ear. So this sits on your ear, and that's the Italian craftsmanship. To be able to know that it's going to say 14 karat gold made in Italy, and it's brought to you with tender love and care from the designer Andrea, and he's so proud and was able to make it in all the different color combinations, the white and rose and the yellow and white. It's extraordinary. And then you tell me the price, I just sit here and I'm like, wow, Lynn, just wow.
We're just wow. And so many of us too, we've talked about this, Meredith, and we kind of take this for granted, have sensitivities to wearing anything but precious metals. So meaning costume jewelry you love, and this is, you know, my case, I can only do it in very, very limited times because I'm so sensitive to a lot of the mystery metals out there. So also something to keep in mind, if you can only wear precious sterling or maybe stainless or 14 karat gold, and you want something that is fantastic and something you can wear every day and wear it comfortably, not have to worry if you're giving it as a gift, be like, you know, I'm giving them to my granddaughter, I'm giving them to my sister, I'm giving them to my mother. Know that they're gold, know that they're gonna wear beautifully, they're gonna be super comfortable, they're gonna be stamped 14 karat gold, they're gonna be stamped Italy. We have a little bit of a close up here of the rose gold, so that's what you can see, the rose gold on the bar, and then the yellow high polished gold around the circle. And not only that, you know, the circle of life, I mean, what a beautiful story, what a beautiful message. You know, the infinity symbol, that is, as a gift of love, it's a gift of, you know, obviously infinity and foreverness. It tells a story there in a new modern twist, in a new modern way.
You're right, it is a modern classic look. And it's not every day where people say to me, Meredith, what can I gift my graduate or for my wife for her anniversary or my girl, whatever. It's such a personal, jewelry is personal. So I always say, well, tell me about the person. I can confidently tell you sitting right now that this earring is almost for everyone because it's the perfect size. It's the perfect look. Exactly what you said. It's the circle of life. Italian made. The price is right. So if you're wondering, I've got a special something coming up and I didn't know exactly what to gift, this is the perfect gift for the graduate, for the anniversary, for your mom, for Mother's Day, because it's going to fit almost everyone's face and shape and light up their life. It really will.
Such a great point. Final 30 seconds. White and rose gold, definitely final call. That one is going very, very quickly. Of course, our yellow, our two-tone yellow and white. We bring more of those in. That's more the classic look, but also great. You know, I don't know about you, Meredith. I've always been a yellow girl, gold girl. Yes. Always, 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 always. And then, you know, I started getting into white gold, and then my engagement ring was in white gold. And then I thought, well, wait a minute, I still love my yellow gold. So I've always gone now from, I would say at least now, almost 15 years, I love mixing and matching it. I love getting two-tone pieces so I can wear it with everything.
Absolutely. I don't mind the two-tone. I am a yellow gold lover. Everyone that knows me sees me 95% in yellow gold. But absolutely, I would wear my yellow gold necklace and I would throw these earrings on and just jazz it all up a bit. I would love that. There's no reason that these earrings, I love the way they sit on the ear, sit up. They're like a new, fresh, different kind of hoop that you wear on your ear. I think that's what makes them so special.
I agree. I couldn't have said it any more beautifully as that. So thank you, Meredith. And we'll update, especially with the white rose that is definitely on its way to selling out. These are brand new. They're featured price today at $129.98, and that's item 703824. Well, at HSN, we want to do our part in helping to slow the spread of COVID-19. In taking care of yourself, you are also helping to take care of those around you. Please stay tuned for an important reminder from the CDC.
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Customer Appreciation Month is all about you. All of April, we're showing the love to our HSN card VIPs with exclusive perks like VIP Tuesdays. Get a special offer every Tuesday in April, plus extra flex or 12-month VIP financing on every item all month long. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-284-3100 for details on our exclusive VIP offers.
The list is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles handpicked just for you. Join us every Thursday night to see what made the list.
Hope you're having a wonderful evening, and thank you so much for tuning into HSN. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy, and we're talking Italian 14 karat gold. What could possibly be better as a beautiful gift to treat someone that you love, that you know they will treasure and have forever, or a gift for you, something to make you feel special. We are so thrilled because Meredith Burkowski has been joining us, and she is live and nice and safe in her home in New Jersey. And in just a few moments, Meredith, I'm gonna take a minute after I introduce this next fabulous bypass bracelet and read some of the comments on Facebook. A lot of you are so thrilled to see our Italian treasures, our treasures from around the world in 14 karat gold, specifically Italy. It's not a show that we do very often. It's the only 2-hour show that's scheduled on the day today. But boy, when we do, you know, if you're looking for a one-of-a-kind, wow, fancy, gorgeous link like an Italian bypass bracelet, fully hinged, with the beautiful beaded design, which is the hottest look going in necklaces and bracelets and earrings. This I never have seen done in a hinged bangle in a bypass with this size beads. I mean, these have to be at least 10 millimeters in 14 karat gold. It's approximately 7 inches in length, so it'll comfortably fit from a 6 1/4 inch wrist to a 7 1/4 inch wrist size. This was originally $5.99. It's $50 off. It's available with 5 flex payments. Very limited, but wow. Now, if that is not that piece that you would see showcased on a premium designer jeweler's, let's say, holiday edition magazine or their, you know, their catalog, if you will, and they're featuring high-end gold, this would be like one of those, I would think, one of their showcase pieces. Would you agree with that, Meredith?
I agree with you full-heartedly, Lynn. I call this like the runway gold showstopper. It's got a gigantic presence. It's Italian-made. I love the bypass. I think it is unique. It's different. It's unlike anything you're going to find anywhere else. We didn't bring in even 50 of these, so this is your one-of-a-kind. For the woman that's saying, I love wearable art, I love something that's different than every other woman that has in the room, this is for you. This is your bypass bracelet.
And a great, I mean, this piece by itself, I'm going to put it on my right wrist here too, as a standalone piece. I mean, that's it. You don't even, I wouldn't even recommend. At first I was gonna say you could wear it with something else. No, you know what, I'm not. It's just too beautiful on its own. Nothing would compare to it, so.
You're so right. The Italian that made this out of Arezzo, Italy, I love the Arezzo region of Italian gold because they're perfectionists. And you can see the art. The two beautiful balls line up and they're classic and high polished. This is a timeless, elegant piece that's going to become your signature style. You're going to walk into, whether it's the boardroom or a business meeting, and people, you know, we say that first impressions are pretty important. This is a piece that's going to add to your accessories, and it's going to show that you mean business when you walk in the room wearing a bracelet of this stature, Italian made.
Oh, no doubt about it. Some shout outs here. Thank you to Jan and Bibi and Julie and Lynn and Precious and Maria, Donna, Diane, Anne-Marie, Julie, just loving our Treasures of Gold show and loving that you are here, Meredith, and you're joining us with your fabulous stories. It's always like, I always feel that when I have Meredith here in the studio and now, you know, via just chit-chatting on the line, that you really bring the artisans stories to life. And, you know, we often talk about, you know, I've been blessed, as you, many times to have the chance to go to Italy with our buyers and meet many of these designers and go into, you know, you don't call them manufacturers because they're really small little facilities, in most cases, family owned, and have been from generation to generation. Most of the artisans have been there for generations, and, you know, great-great-grandparents and grandparents, and then just, it's a beautiful, beautiful story of these artisans and what they do create, and that's why we can't bring in thousands of any one piece, and I think that's what makes it so special, Meredith.
I love the way you described that. I'm sitting here listening, and Lynn, you're absolutely right. Our industry in the world of gold is so personal. So jewelry is very personal. It's not something that we can send by, you know, hundreds or thousands of each piece. That particular bypass bangle would have taken this manufacturer over 10 days, all of the steps to high polish, to make sure that the hinge is working to perfection, to make sure that the ball sits. Each one of those balls has to be put exactly in the right place. So it probably touches at least 10 to 12 artisans' hands before it even reaches the quality control. And the quality of this particular factory is absolutely impeccable. And that's what I love about Golden Treasures. It's I do go back and forth to Italy over 4 times a year. I meet with these designers and the artisans. We know their families. Sometimes we're invited to their homes. Yeah. And these factories are not gigantic. They're small. So they'll tell us where these inspirations came from. And that's what I love to know. When you're looking at this bypass and you're looking at the quality of the hinge and taking a tour of it, know you're getting something of the highest quality you can't find anywhere else.
No, that is so true. And tonight, it's $50 off our featured HSN price, but it is 100% final call. I'm just going to slip that on one more time because how beautiful to look at. I
love the way gold makes me feel. I really do.
It's so true. It really, truly is. Well, okay. I'm so excited, Meredith, because this is my necklace, okay? But it just happens to be in this show. I purchased this when it sold out, when we originally launched this, completely sold out, I want to say, maybe even twice, but anyway, we were so thrilled to get it back, and I knew it was gonna be one of our highlighted pieces. It's probably one of the most go-to pieces I wear when I talk about when I travel, when I talk about that signature piece. I just want something that is Italian in look and different and fancy, but comfortable and easy to wear, and I love the bead design, anything. Anyway, here's the exciting news, and we're letting the cat out of the bag.
Okay.
This is a customer pick. It is just back in stock. And tonight we're offering it at the very best value we have ever done. So under $200, and this is that stretch mesh design with the technology that is gonna absolutely, when I say the most comfortable necklace that you've ever put on, it conforms to whatever your shape is. Anyway, tonight it's $159.95 and 5 flex pay and all the other goodies. So that's coming up a little bit later on, but I know many of you have been asking about it and wanted to make sure you had the information. And on top of that, it's VIP Tuesdays, which means write this code down. It's 182109. Anytime you're shopping with us all day today up until midnight with that HSN charge card, when you get to $90, as soon as you put that code in, guess what? They take an immediate $20 off of the HSN price, and you can use that over and over and over again. So even like the necklace that I just showed you, that's a great example. It would now be, what, $139?
I may have to hang up and make a phone call. You can get that necklace for $139?
Yeah, or $159, but yeah, with the promotion code. But
I think that's more than the taxes it cost me to fly to Italy for my ticket. I think my taxes on the ticket was more than $130.
There's no doubt about that. But listen, you know as well as I do, the beads and the diamond cutting, the roll beads, those are more than that much. So anyway.
That's the best selling necklace, I think, in the history of Golden Treasures in my life I have ever been able to present. I can't wait to walk you through with that one. Well, that's a fantastic piece.
It is. It's our Customer Appreciation Month, all month long in April, and there's featured pieces that we highlight, and that just happens to be one of those, along with... Are you ready? Let me just slide this down, because would you ever think this two-tone bracelet was mesh with this type of flexibility. Talk about our #1 most popular silhouettes. Not only do we have the bracelet, we also have the ring back in stock, and we're featuring the bracelet today at a feature price at $349.98. It is brand new in that two-tone look. We've done this mesh design in solid colors, but never in that two-tone style. And really, it's like you're getting 2 bracelets in one. So all Italian made. They're the ones who came up with this amazing process where they're able to take like a nylon of gold and make it stretch. Unreal, and took off like wildfire when we originally presented here at HSN and when it was originally in the Vincenza and the Arezzo show years ago. Tell us about this technology and what a great special that we have tonight.
I couldn't agree with you more. I love, love, love this collection. The woven gold, there are hundreds of solid gold woven wires that are all intertwined to make an incredibly beautiful golden collection. Fiorella, who I've introduced you to, this collection, the stretch material in gold, is Golden Treasure's #1 best-selling. People absolutely love this. They love the comfort of it. They love the flexibility of it. They just love that it's like a glove that's put on their wrist. They don't have to worry about a clasp. They don't have to worry about it, is the weight of the clasp going to fall? They wear it every single day. I have got more compliments of the mesh collection, the woven gold, in the history of all of my Golden Treasures. The woven collection from Fiorella does the best. They love it.
I couldn't agree with you more, and you'll notice how they designed this. There's a little bar, high polished bar, 14 karat yellow gold, and that is what is actually connecting the white gold, you see that in the mesh design, and then the yellow gold together. Now here's the other thing. In the yellow gold, a little bit wider in the mesh bracelet, you'll notice that it's concaved in the middle, and that's what enables the white gold, okay, to basically fit right inside, so you get that perfect combination of the yellow and white. Meredith, in just a moment, we're gonna showcase some of the manufacturing design. So when we talk about handcrafted, I think this is, can you tell us what we're looking at right here?
Yes, this is a beautiful woven gold. Fiorella has equipment that there's less than 5 factories in the world. So not only just in Italy, in the world, that have the creativity and availability to the manufacturing process to wove these gold. It's kind of like, she explains to me, when you make clothing, apparel, it's that same woven design. So it's incredibly tight, yet flexible. So it's rare that this particular machinery, which is not in Arezzo, it's actually closer to Florence, and she's very proud to be able to tell you that. The artisans that work with her, they're not the same artisans that work in like an earring factory, because you need to have a different engineering background to be able to use the machinery to create the artwork of this particular bracelet. It's new. You will not find this in stores. This is a unique collection that Golden Treasures and a handful of people can bring to America to show you. You can see they pay attention one by one, the detail. Now, what I love is also where you see the little bar, I have seen people, they can engrave that with your loved one's initial or your anniversary date or anything you want. But what everyone says is, Meredith, to be able to put this on and not have to worry about a clasp or anything, and I can layer it, it sits nicely on my watch. The softness of the gold and the white is just extraordinary. I don't have very many pieces. It's not like her line is like an earring where they have 100 or 200. She may have 30 to 40 pieces in her collection. Fiorella has mastered this and has gifted it to us at Golden Treasures.
And what a gift tonight at, $40 off our original HSN price. It is very, very limited again. I hate to sound like a broken record, but that's just the nature of what it is. You get this home if you're just tuning in with us. What does the flex pay option mean at the bottom of the screen? Well, first off, all of Golden Treasures, all of our Italian gold tonight, available with 5 monthly flex payments, which means you can go ahead and spread your payments off if you choose that. We accept every major credit card or debit card or PayPal, whatever's most convenient for you, and just say, you know what, I would love to select FlexPay. Perfect. First monthly, whatever your next statement will be, it's gonna be $70 with your shipping. And we ship this to you, this bracelet or all the pieces, we'll ship it out to you within 48 hours. You will receive it, or you can send it delivery direct as a special gift, a surprise to someone. You'll receive it in the next couple of days. And from there, you have our wonderful return policy. So we want you to shop with confidence and be comfortable and know that you have a full 90-day return policy. Nobody else does that. That's where we get so excited. So we're stalking and staying in that same unusual technique that melts to your body. I am telling you that bracelet most comfortable and the most comfortable ring. So we're gonna directly go on to the matching ring, and boy, were we excited about this at $169.98. Let me double check here too. Originally we had sizes 5 through 10. Oh good, okay. We still have all sizes, but I mean, I'm talking double digits, single digits in many of those sizes. So same thing, correct, Meredith, here in that technique, in the way they create this mesh?
Yes, you're absolutely right. It's woven gold. So when you get this home and you open up the box, you're going to see there's some flexibility to it, some pull, but it also has memory and elasticity that will allow it to go back. But it is genuine 14-karat gold. Fiorella is the designer. She was the one that created this beautiful combination of yellow gold and white gold. Now, it's the first time we've been able to mix the two metals. Usually in the past, I was able to do it in the all-white gold or all yellow gold, but this we would have been able to put yellow and white married together, which is beautiful because, like we said, in the earring, the yellow and white looks beautiful together. A lot of us are mixing and matching. I've got a yellow gold necklace on, but my wedding band is white gold. So this ring will really complement it. Now, my mother-in-law, whom I love dearly, she needs the flexibility of the ring because she has arthritis, so her knuckles are a little bit big. For those of you that are looking to give somebody something special and don't know maybe their ring size, this is where I'm going to direct you to. This is perfect for you because it can fit on any of the 3 fingers, and that's very fashionable right now.
Such a great point. My mom has that same situation as well, or a lot of us do swell, you know, with certain seasons and certain medications. So, and that's what I did. I was switching on, you know, I had it on my middle finger, I had it on my ring finger, I had it on my pointer finger, and it works with all of them. It's like that magic ring. So, and the best price we ever offer. I do want to mention more golden treasures you can find on hsn.com. And again, learn more of the features. I will tell you again, there's the earrings I'm wearing, by the way. They pretty. They're brand new. I know many of you have been asking about those, so you can pre-select anything you like. Oh, as a matter of fact, we were chatting earlier, many of you do that because it's such a collector's collection of fine jewelry. We have a new link that we're gonna talk about in just a few moments, and it's already sold out of the necklace. But anyway, I'm jumping ahead of myself. That's really the hottest thing going right now, which is called the Miami Curb Link. But yeah, sold out of the necklace even before we had a chance to highlight it.
Cuban sold out. We knew that was going to happen.
I know. But that's okay. We still have a bracelet that we'll highlight in just a minute. A quick special here. This is, again, a true high-end, I would even refer to this as just a custom, handcrafted gallery piece that we originally offered here at HSN at $672. First time on sale for almost $200. Actually, is $200. $200 off our original HSN price and available with 5 monthly flex payments. This is a spectacular piece. It's like a charm necklace. It has that beautiful organic texturing to each of the individual pebbles here. It's 16 inches in length. It has a full 1 3/4 inch extender, so you can adjust it to whatever's most comfortable for you. And with 5 flex pays, it'll be under $95 to get this at home. Definitely a piece I'd love you to see on Nadia, because it is a showcase piece in a minute or so. Sorry, tell us a little bit about this beautiful multi-shape.
In a minute or less, Lynn, I'd love to share. The artist name for this is Sarina Tavanti. Sarina Tavanti, and she calls this the collection the Aqua Collection, because aqua, the Latin word, is for water, and she feels that the stations look like teardrops. She considers this wearable art. And that's what I love about Golden Treasures. So we're able to bring you artisans' creations. And this is it, the Aqua Collection, created by Sarina Tavanti.
Well, it is a showstopper to say the least. It is 100% handcrafted. You could never mass produce a piece like that. It really is a treasure, and that'll be a treasure that becomes your signature for years and years to come. Fewer than 10 remaining, so we're gonna scoot on and we'll keep you updated, but congratulations to you there. Okay, so I'm gonna hand this next one right over to my friend Meredith, because this is the Miami Cuban Curb Link. That is the hottest link going. Can't keep it in stock. All you're seeing it on the celebrities, on all your sports, you know, the sports pros that you see photographed. But the point is, it was so popular in the necklace, gone. It is final call, I will say this, on the 7-inch and the 8-inch bracelet. It's so funny, Meredith. Our gals know what's going on out there in the world of jewelry. So take it away. Before these are also sold out, tell me about the Miami Cuban link.
This is like a ready, set, race to the phone lines, because this has become the most popular link. It's called the Miami Cuban. It is best because if you want quality and durability, they're extremely safe and strong. It's one of the most popular chains that we sell because it's so big and rich looking. It's the perfect size. The Miami Cuban can be both worn for men and women. I like to call this share wear. It's very, very popular. It will become your everyday chain. It's Italian made. And no matter whether it twists or turns, the strength, the durability, the richness and classness is going to become your everyday style. It's absolutely exquisite.
And you can feel that substantial weight in these, on both of them. The 7-inch, let me just see in terms of gram weight. Yeah, the 7-inch is 6.75 grams, and then the 8-inch is 7.62 grams. You see it, it just flat. Awesome, awesome reflective quality. So pretty the way light reflects of it. Last call in this final minute. That's even the bracelets were so crazy, crazy popular when they went online as a brand new launch. A lot of times we'll do that for our jewelry lovers out there that always follow Golden Treasures. We'll say, here's the brand new pieces coming in. If you're interested, boom. Those of you, we knew this was very well on its way to selling out, that this was gonna go quickly. No surprise.
It is so rich in high polish and in class. It's gorgeous. You can't keep these sell out no matter what. I'm not surprised that the necklace already sold out. I love that we're offering it as 7-inch and 8-inch because, like we said, for the young gentleman out there, a great graduation present, share wear. But this is going to become your staple everyday piece. You're going to wear this. I have to let you know, it's a heavier piece of gold. This is not lightweight. So if you don't love to feel your gold, this may not be the piece for you, because this is a solid piece of handmade Italian. That's the key word here, is that this piece, we have a lot of machine-made links, but this is handmade, link by link, put together with that glorious 14-karat gold lobster claw clasp. It's the first time Golden Treasures has ever been able to premiere the Miami Cuban link. I can't believe the necklace sold out, but here you've got the bracelet. Get it home, start to wear it, and I promise you, you're going to write reviews and tell me you love it. Oh,
sold out. I see. We had a feeling that was going to happen. Well, congratulations.
Yes,
I know.
That Miami Cuban, we cannot keep it in stock, but it's hard to make a lot of them because they're handmade.
Well, hopefully we can get those working on now for more reorders in the future, just knowing that how popular they've been. So congratulations to those of you who were able to jump in on that and get it as quickly as you did. Okay, I've been wearing that snake ring and that snake bangle. I did a little preview earlier. Wow. I said earlier, there's been a lot of interpretations of snake design in jewelry. I think this is the absolute most beautiful one I've ever seen. It is completely dimensional, and we'll talk about that process, how to achieve that type of look and dimension in gold. The bracelet in the bangle design, we originally offered at $1,499. It's about $200 off tonight at $1,299. That is a 7-inch in circumference hinge style bracelet. Then we also have the matching ring, and I believe we have sizes still 5. Oh, okay, 6, size 7, size 8, size 9. Julie was asking me on Facebook, and I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, Julie. We were chatting about our Cuban link here. She was asking me about the mesh design ring, and she asked if it would adjust to a 10.5, and if you ordered the 10, Absolutely. It will definitely give up half or even a full size for that matter. Okay, so my friend, tell us about the Snake Design Collection. It's a customer pick favorite. Everybody loves this who has ordered it in the past, but it's never been at this phenomenal price before.
The way we're able to capture this gorgeous sculpture of gold is called electroform. And there are a few designers in Italy that are just spectacular at this. And one of them is Antonio. Antonio designed this particular electroform piece. And when we say electroform, it is all genuine 14-karat gold, but they sculpt the gold, they remove it from a molecular construction. The gold adheres to the wax to be able to design this beautiful piece, and then you get a gorgeous, artistic, beautiful piece of bold gold. I mean, if you're looking at that piece, if that was in real solid gold, it would be close to $2,000 to $3,000. So to be able to get this look, Lynn, they have to use electroform, and you can just feel it's soft and the curves, it fits your ring, your hand beautifully.
It does, and there's no way, if this was in solid, this bangle or this ring, first of all, the bangle would be closer to like $6,000, and the ring would easily be over $1,000. That's the look that you're getting, and you're right. It's so smooth on the inside. It feels like, again, it's just that custom, easy. I was showing the backing of the ring, like it's almost petal soft, and you'll notice that it's all filled. And when you look, you'll see. You have to look super hard where that little hole is, where they drain the gold out, just as Meredith was talking about, to be able to get that, you know, three-dimensional look. Thank you, by the way, for bearing with these nails. I think the nails are, unfortunately, not able to get them done, as many of you know, but they're going to have to get soaked off. I try to pull it out as long as I can, but I'm looking at them tonight like...
We love you, Lynn, and we feel for you. We know we're all going through it.